Yes, welcome everyone to this afternoon's show. We're going to try and predict the lineup again. We've predicted it twice back to back, and that includes the lineup, the full 11, starting 11, as well as the bench. We got Kasper Schmeichel wrong, but I'm going to let you guys get that because Kasper Schmeichel was rested against Brentford in the FA Cup win yesterday for 3-1 for Leicester. Winksy is also with me as well, guys, so do not fear. Winksy is here. Chat Mad God has arrived. We're going to do this. How are you, Winksy? All right, mate?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm buzzing, to be fair, after that win against Liverpool yesterday. It was amazing to see. Fernandes came on, proved everyone wrong with the free kick against the big team, and the league's opening up again.
Yeah. Liverpool haven't won a game for 9 now, and they've not scored in January or something like in the Premier League. It's a bit silly.
Two
I know
consecutive losses, no?
Yeah, and it was the FA Cup obviously yesterday, but they're out of that. That might help them out, to be fair, and getting back on track in the league, though. Who knows? But we're not here to talk about Liverpool or Man United. We're here to talk about Leicester City. We do play Everton at Goodison on Wednesday evening. By the way, we will be doing the watch-along show on that as well, which is already in the pinned chat. Please click the link and smash a like on that already and really help that grow. That's what we want to do, guys, is grow the community. And the only way of doing that is by getting more likes on the videos. The more likes we get, the more people get this video suggested to, and the more people come in. So please smash a like on the link in the pin chat, and it's also in the description of the video too. It will take you straight to the watch along where you can hit the like button and hit the notification bell as well, and it should ping when we go live on Wednesday night. That's Wednesday, Everton versus Leicester in the Premier League. Kickoff is at I think it's 8:15 kickoff, so we'll be live from about 10 to 8 on Wednesday night. I'm also live tomorrow night as well for the Southampton versus Arsenal Premier League fixture, but I'm over on Mundo Sporto over on the sister channel of Anfield Agenda. So go and check that one out as well. I know AFTV pulls some views in tomorrow night, but hey, if you don't want a Arsenal perspective on it and you want a neutral watch along, I'm your guy. Right, Winksy, let's get straight to this. I'm short for time, so I'm going to hop on. Everton have won their last 2 Premier League games, by the way, against Leicester. Not looking too good, to be honest with you. They beat us 2-0 before Christmas time, which was, I think, who scored those goals? Was it Richarlison and I think it was Holgate that scored those? Yes, it was. 2-0 at the King Power Stadium to Everton, and the game before that was also 2-1 at Goodison Park on the 1st of July last year too. So the 2 previous meetings have been in favour of Everton. So we need to change that round. I'm just having a look at the lineup there that we used for that game. Kasper Schmeichel was in goal, Justin, Fofana, Ndidi and Fuchs, Tielemans, Mendy, Under, Maddison, Barnes and Vardy. So it's going to be different because there's no Vardy. For one, that's definite. No Dennis Pratt. He'll be on the bench. He'll be out for another 3 months. Wes Morgan's still out for a few weeks as well. So let's have a look at what we can do about this lineup, Winksy. By the way, we got the bang on, absolutely bang on. Look, there was the lineup from last week, from the last game, against Brentford. Kaboom! We got it spot on. We called Daniel Amate at centre back, and we called Perez up top, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a good show from everyone.
It was a very good show. I'm going to get some comments out as well in a second. I'm just going to remove all these players and we're going to start afresh. All right. So let's just remove everybody and let's start a brand new, fresh screen so we can all do this together and see if we can get the bloody lineup again. Third time on the bounce, do you reckon?
Yeah, I think we can do it, guys. I think we can do it.
I think we can do it too. Right. Let's get straight into this. Who goes in goal?
I think it's going to be everyone's number one, Kasper Schmeichel.
Kasper Schmeichel for the sticks. I'm going with Kasper Schmeichel too. Danny Ward didn't have a bad game, to be fair, but it was a little bit ropey at times. I'm definitely going with Kasper Schmeichel as our number one. Private chat is coming. There's. Oh, yes, we have. Yes, I don't know how you get rid of that, Winksy. You've got a watermark. We've got a watermark, and I can't seem to get rid of that watermark with Lee Chappy over the screen. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of that. Let's have a quick look, see if I can do that. Brand, it's got to be on here somewhere. There it is. There's the watermark. Boom, it's gone. Well done, mate. Well done for spotting those things. That's why you're. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. So Kasper Schmeichel in goal. Okay, so left back, boys and girls. Left back. Where we're going? Personally, if it was up to me, I'd say James Justin.
Left back, James Justin.
Yeah, and right back will be Castagna.
Do you think that's his best position then, left back?
It's not that. It's just I'm looking at the way Everton formed yesterday, and you've got Rodriguez on the right and Richarlison on the left. I think Richarlison will need experience up against him, so Castagna would be my man to go right back.
Fair enough. I'm going to go with you. I don't mind either one. I think James Justin definitely got to start. Whether it's left back or right back.
JJ,
everyone else.
Yeah. James Chappy's in the chat. Tim says JJ, Justin at left back, Justin. To be quite honest with you, though, if we get it wrong and they swap, it still counts as a win.
Still
got it right. Yeah, so it don't really matter. One of us, we're going to win. We're going to win with JJ. So we'll go JJ at left, and we'll go Castagna on right. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most likely decision from Brendan, to be fair.
Yeah, I think so too, Paul. So there you go. We'll go with those two. So centre backs, that's the difficult one, lads. Get in the chat. Who do you want as centre back against Everton? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to go with. I think Johnny Evans is going to feature for experience, and I think it's going to be tough for Brendan Rodgers to pick either Soyuncu or Fofana. I think he's going to go with Fofana.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Yeah, I think it will be a Wesley Fofana who appears.
I think Evans and Fofana. Robert Bowler says Evans and Fofana too. I think it'll be Evans and Fofana. Let's have a look who else says in the chat. Evans, Fofana, Evans. Yeah, go on.
Soyuncu's had a full game in the FA Cup, and I don't think he's going to be fully ready for a full start for the Prem. I think he'll make an appearance, but I don't think he'll start.
Yeah, I'm the same, mate. Someone says here Fofana Soyuncu. That's a pairing I don't think we're going to see for a while. It's always going to be Evans and one of the other.
That's I don't see those.
That's for the future, yeah. Not right now. Definitely not right now.
No.
A lot of people are agreeing with us, Fofana and Evans.
Yeah.
Evans and Fofana. That's it. Voted Evans, Fofana. Number 6, Johnny Evans. And Wesley Fofana. The number 3, the big Wes, little Wes cardboard box. Filbert Fox. There you go. We've got Wesley Fofana in there too. So there's the defense. We're going with 4 at the back. So we're obviously going to go with NDD as the holding role. You can't go Mendy, surely.
Not to be fair, I wouldn't even go with Mendy even if he was on form, because after the last game, I don't think he's got what it takes to be in the Prem really as a starter.
I think he's good, but he's definitely not Ndidi replaceable.
Standard.
You know what I mean? He don't replace Ndidi. Ndidi is now turning into, if not the best CDM. Would you agree?
And I think the Prem as well is a very tall-based league. There's a lot of tall players in there, and they're exposed to small defending for the team. So I think with Ndidi's height, I think he's just generally better for that role.
Yeah, definitely. You'll notice at set pieces, when Ndidi's not on, we let a goal in yesterday again. Yeah, again at set pieces. I think that has slowed down more when we've had Ndidi on the pitch. We should probably see if we can get that as a stat at some point, maybe on set pieces of goals gone in when Ndidi's on the pitch to when he's not. I'd love to get that stat. I don't know who would be able to get that for me, but that would be a stat I'd love to see. Who goes next to Ndidi though? Do we go for the Yuri Tillemans?
It's got to be.
He played a good game yesterday. Got a goal as well off the pen.
Proper captain's performance.
He's a very good player now. He dipped off a little bit when he first came into the club. When he first got his contract, he kind of was dipping, and I thought he's just put himself in the window when he was on loan. And but he's turned it around. He's playing phenomenal stuff. So everyone's saying Ndidi, which is bang on the money. But do we go with Yuri Tillemans next to him? I think so. Everyone's agreeing with Yuri. So Yuri goes next to him. Look, everyone in the chat saying Yuri as well. Tielemans, look, Joe Hunter has to be Yuri, says Tim. Let's do Yuri Tillemans then. It's been voted by the guys in the chat and myself as well, and you. We all agree Yuri Tillemans goes in. So is it going to be James Maddison as number 10?
I think with his form, it'd be impossible to drop him.
You can't not play him after the way he's played at the moment. You can't take him out, especially with no Vardy in the field. You need some goal scorers. Maddison's a proven goal scorer now. So is Harvey Barnes. Speaking of Harvey Barnes, does he play as well?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone's now on what 4 consecutive goals? I think he's on now.
It's something like that. He's got a ridiculous amount of goals now. And don't look like he's going to stop. To be honest with you, we've got a super chat here. Hi, Chappy. Leicester sacked the Chelsea manager. Yeah, again. Leicester City, yet again, getting another manager sacked from a Chelsea football club. Listen to this stat. I'll just get it because I had it in front of me only a second ago and closed it down. You'll laugh at this one. So, 2015, Leicester beat Chelsea 2-1 and get Jose Mourinho sacked. 2016, Leicester draw 1-1 with Chelsea and Hiddink leaves the club. 2019, Leicester draw 0-0 with Chelsea and Sarri leaves. And in 2021, Leicester beat Chelsea 2-0 in the Premier League and Lampard has now been sacked. So it basically, if you're struggling for danger of losing your job, don't play Leicester City, basically.
Unless United.
Yeah. Wow. Madness, isn't it? Madness. But thanks for the super chat, Oscar. 4 and 4 for Madders as well, says Robert. So we've got to play Madders, and I think we've got to play Barnes as well. So Barnes is going to go left wing. Joe Hunter's agreeing with me. Barnes definitely goes left wing.
100%.
100%. Or does he play up top as a striker, Harvey Barnes?
I don't think Brendan will do that just because I think Perez is chance.
Yeah, he's tried Barnes against Arsenal as a striker, and it didn't work. So I don't think he's going to do that. But who goes right? Because Kenges Under had a bloody good game. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but he had a knock as well, didn't he? I think
he did get a knock. Yeah, and he's been carrying that injury for quite a while as well. On and off, he's been carrying some sort of injury for a while, struggling to get his fitness. So does Michael Brighton support the defence? I think it's Michael Brighton. I think it's a shout to play all Brighton.
With what he knows.
He's a machine. He's been rested for the FA Cup clash, but he's been an absolute engine. Underrated in the Premier League, big time. And I think he'll support Castagna down that side for Ricarlison.
Maybe even Ricardo could make an appearance in the right.
Yeah, it could be Ricardo on the right. That's a potential possibility. Or we might get Ricardo Pereira on the right back. Castagna just sits on the bench and we get all Brighton.
That's the thing. I mean, we can have a little bit of a conversation about that now, obviously, with everyone.
Yeah. Well, let's see what people are saying. Who goes on the right? Does Kenges Under go back in, or does Michael Brighton go in for the defensive duties? Because I don't think Kenges Under is as good as Michael Brighton at going backwards. He's more of an attacking winger, as Michael Brighton seems to be able to do both. But I'd say Under's better, more skillful. But Michael Brighton's a machine, a workhorse.
He's also a shitter, isn't he?
Yeah, he puts a shift in. I think he could probably play for 180 minutes. This, Michael Brighton.
Yeah,
Ricky at right, says Robert. What, right wing or right wing or right back? Does he mean?
I think he said right wing because he just says Ricardo was a right wing before, just below.
I don't know. No, we're not yet, Oscar. We're so close. So close. So close.
30, I think.
Or Brighton right wing. Ricardo was a right wing before. Yeah, he could do it, to be fair. But and then you got the defensive duties as well of Ricardo. You're almost playing two defenders, but I don't know if Brendan's going to try that just yet against Everton. I don't know. What do you think? Because Everton are doing very well. It's back-to-back losses with them, 2 on the bounce. They are pushing for a Europe spot at the end of the day. They've not got Europe to worry about. They could potentially.
Am I right to say Calvert-Lewin's injured?
I've not checked their latest injuries, though. That's the only thing I haven't checked is their latest injuries. I can click now. Calvert-Lewin ends a drought as Everton sink Sheffield Wednesday yesterday. They won 3-0, I think, in the FA Cup. But,
so he is playing.
Yeah, but no news on any injuries as it looks. So it looks to me like they're going to be almost fully kitted. So on that note, who goes up top? This is the tough one. This is the big one because Jamie Vardy is out for potentially 2 to 3 weeks. Probably be back for around the Wolves/Liverpool fixture around the February the 13th time. I think he'll be back fit. So who plays up top? We'll leave the right wing a minute and we'll discuss that in a second.
Right wing and right back, to be fair.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll put the discrepancies at the top like we did last time. Who's going
crazy for Perez?
Who's going up top? Right, we're gonna have to count the Perez's, and I'll count the Nachos because.
Okay, starting from now.
Yeah, so I've got.
I'm starting from Mr. Singh plays. So everyone who's doing it, start again. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 so far.
I've got 1 Nacho.
5, 6.
I got 2 Nachos.
7, 8,
3,
9, 10, 11.
Right. Okay. It looks like we're outvoted here. Even if we wanted Nacho in, it looks like Perez is definitely going to go up top. So we're going to go with Perez. Look, lads, I'm not being funny, but most of us that do these shows now, the predictions, we have got it right now, bang on the money twice. And we've been close a fair few times, even when we've not got it right over the last few fixtures before. We was only a player or 2 out. So we've done very good at this between us in the chat. So it's a great little show that we do. And it's a bit of fun and it's interactive with you guys as well. I enjoy doing this. So I'm definitely not grey, yeah. Grey in the mud. Nacho definitely benched. Yes, I agree. So we'll put Nacho on the bench just to keep you guys happy. How's that sound? But the fact is, a £25 million striker has been bought into this club from Man City and can't beat Perez up top.
Crazy.
Tells you everything you need to know about Nacho, doesn't it, really? Let's be honest.
Especially considering Nacho is actually supposed to be a striker and Perez can really vary between his positions.
Yeah, Robert Bowler did just say something there that Kelechi suits playing Everton more, but I just don't rate Kelechi. Nacho, he's got no footballing brain. He's like he runs with his head down. He's the only player that's not looking at the ball, no matter where the ball is on the pitch. He'll be looking at the goal while the ball's coming from behind him all the time. He's that kind of player. He's just not ball aware. It gets on my nerves. Let's see who else is here. Purple Patch Perez, says Robert. Mark at right ring. Right, okay, Winksy, you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Right, this is it. We've got 3 players at the top here. We've got Albrighton, Pereira, and Castagna. Where do they fit? Which player goes where? It's down to this is the vote. Who goes right back out of the 3 or out of the 2? Pereira or Castagna at right back? Let's get your votes in now. I'll count the Pereiras, you count Castagnas.
All right. Cool.
Let's see what we've got. Right. So we've got 1
I'm still waiting.
I'm counting Ricardo. I've got 1.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus.
I think it's Castagna. It's Timmy for Castagna. Well, it's not even a debate.
Oh dear.
Right, okay, so Castagna goes right back. So that's scary. Let's rewind that back a minute. Ricardo Pereira was irreplaceable at right back. He's world class at right back, lads. Only a year ago when he tore his bloody cruciate ligament, he's been out for a year, and now you boys don't want him at right back. How mad is that? You wouldn't have ever said this.
I think
Can you imagine?
Certain people want to keep him fit though, and they're obviously going to be scared to get him injured again. So I think maybe it's just a bit of a precaution from everyone. I think.
Yeah. This question, I'm going to fire at you, Winksy. I know who I want, but who would you want? I would take Edouard for youth.
I was going to say that. It depends. if it's like a loan, I'd take Ings because he's the one firing goals in at the minute. And if it's only short term, then I'd take the one who's in form in the Prem at the minute. But if it's long term and a signing, I take Edouard all day.
Look, I'm a Leicester fan. I like how the club's already spent the money from one player into the future of the club. So let's keep going with the future of the club and think about long term. Edouard seems like a long term plan. Right. Yeah. Ricardo Pereira or Brighton, right wing. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. I'll count all Brighton.
All right.
Let's see.
Mark.
Got one.
Got no Ricky P's yet.
I've got one Mark or Brighton. We forgot to put King as we forgot to put King as under in this. It's between.
Yeah, we'll do that after. So whoever wins this, then we'll do the out of those after.
Okay. So there's a lot of all Brighton here. Will help Castagna.
I see a lot of Ricky P.
There's a lot of Ricky
3,
P as well,
4,
and
5,
under. Ooh,
6, 7.
Gosh. I've got a lot of marks though. To be fair as well, I've got a lot of all Brighton.
How many have you got? I'm on 7 Ricardos at the minute.
2, 3, 4, 5,
8,
6, 7,
9,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm on 9.
I've got 12 all Brightons.
10, 11,
13.
12.
I've got 14.
It's close.
It's close. Oh,
really
God,
close.
What do you say?
13.
What do you say?
I don't think he was going to start Ricardo at the minute, just because he's he's coming back still. But I think he'll make an appearance there maybe. But I think I'm going to have to go with Mark for sure.
Right. Okay. I agree with you. I think Mark O'Brien gets the right wing. But thanks for everyone for voting. It was very, very close. Very close. But when it's that close, we have to make a call. And I think logic says Mark O'Brien, not Pereira. But I do think we will see Pereira either on the right wing at some point during that match, or he'll probably replace Castagna.
So now it's O'Brien or under.
So, no, you can't do that. You can't just... There's no chance that under will beat O'Brien at that game of what he's doing with Castagna. There's no way.
You've got to try it though, because you know what? At the end of the day, if people believe that you have a start, because this could be his turnaround, then maybe you might have a return.
There's a lot of people choosing. How are people choosing Albrighton over Pereira? Because Ricardo Pereira is more of your right back at Leicester. We've not seen him play at right wing yet. We don't know what he's capable of actually playing that right wing role. Yes, he's an amazing player. Yes, he's already proven what he's capable of at right back. But Mark O'Brien has been at the club for a long time. We know he gives a full commitment to the club. His loyalty and his energy is unreal. He don't just help out on that wing. He will cut inside as well and help out the boys in the middle. He is Mr. Energy. That's why I think it's proven that he can do what he can do. And I don't think Brendan Rodgers will want to try something new against Everton. Personally, that's just my opinion.
Shall we test Albrighton for under, or are we going to leave it as Albrighton?
I think Ricardo needs to be eased back into the game. Exactly. That's also what I'm saying. I don't think Ricardo would start. I think if it was anything, he would again get his substitute on. Because that's what Brendan said. He's going to introduce these injured players into cup ties and 60th, 70th minute in Premier League. So I don't see Pereira starting for that particular reason as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave it at that. There you go. That looks like the side that we've picked between us. Roughly between us. Okay, there has been a few arguments, but let's just put the bench out there. Danny Ward obviously is going to be on the bench, so we might as well just stick him behind me. We all know he's there. Who else is going to be in? Daniel Marte, for me, had a poor game, but will he feature on the bench?
I think he will. I think he's going to be a bit of a rotation for you lot for going forward. Yeah,
Mendy's going to obviously feature on the bench, so it says Joe Hunter. So that's obviously you need that cover for Ndidi if he does get injured, for example. Who else features on the bench? Soyunchu's going to be there too, of course. Let's put Soyunchu there. See who else we've got. We've got Christian Fuchs available. We have Damari Gray available. We have we have Hamza Chowdhury available. We have, don't forget, Luke Thomas too. He's available. I think Luke Thomas makes the bench.
I think so. I think after a decent showing in the FA Cup, I think he's going to win himself a spot on the bench.
Yeah, I think Luke Thomas makes the bench. And there's one more slot. One more slot.
Leaders down to all these lot. Spam your names.
Spang the name for the last slot, lads, in the chat. The very last slot on the bench goes to... It's either... it's going to be... Hamza Chowdhury is left.
I'll tell you what, there's 100 viewers.
Wow, that's nuts. This is the biggest one we've ever done. It's going to be between Christian Fuchs, Hamza Chowdhury, Damari Gray. Really? That's it. It's got to be Hamza,
right,
says Marlon.
Are you counting Hamzas?
I'll do the Hamzas. We'll go from Robert Bowler.
All right.
Robert Bowler down. So Hamza, I've got 1, 2.
Oh my God! You might as well already end it, mate.
So, anyone that puts Damari Gray in is banned from the chat for the next 10 years. No, I'm joking, Logan. Fuchs, a lot of Fuchses though, but no, it looks like Hamza to me. I don't know why you'd have Hamza and Mendy. I don't know why you'd have Hamza and Mendy on the bench, but yeah, okay.
I think it's a Hamza.
Yeah, we're going with Hamza. That's it. So Hamza Chowdhury on the bench. Kaboom. That's the side we picked. Do Leicester play with a 4-2-3-1 formation? Is that how we play it, or would you just slightly change it up and play Ndidi as the only holding role and put Tielemans next to Maddison and have 2 attacking forwards? I don't think so. I think that would be spot on. Personally, I think that's bang on. That's bang on the money.
Yeah.
Right, we've got this right twice back to back. Hopefully, we get this the third time. If we do, I don't know what we're going to do. If we do, I'm going to have to neck something on the show, on the watch. I'll have to neck I'll neck a WKD blue. I'll net one. How's that sound? If we get it spot on, I'll shout the missus and she can come up and give me one. Hamza and Mendy were on the bench against Brentford. Yeah, true. So I
think there's a couple of players that you could probably swap, but obviously it's about 50-50 chance. I mean, for me, I think there's a possibility Sunju could start. There's a possibility Pereira could start, even Iheanacho. But I think for the rest of them, I think we've got it, spot on.
Yeah, I think so too, pal. Here's the reasoning for the lineup. James Justin, because he's been absolutely fantastic down that left. He played amazing in the FA Cup. He's been done really well in the Premier League and obviously wasn't featured properly against Brentford whatsoever. And then he works really well down that left with Barnes. Barnes is obviously scoring goals for fun at the moment. James Maddison putting some goals in the and some good balls and creating some great chances as well in the Premier League at the moment. So he's got to play as the number 10. And Perez looked good as a forward, to be quite honest with you. He's played in that position for Newcastle. I think he looks a bit more exciting up front than Kelechi Iheanacho. Personally, my opinion. Marco Brighton on the right because he's an absolute machine, and I think it's Brendan Rodgers' simple plan is keeping Michael Barton on that right, purely because I don't think he wants to try out Pereira to start, put it that way, because he's only just come back from injury. Tielemans, you can't not play Tielemans at the moment. I think he is almost captain material. Wouldn't you agree, Winks?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think with his showing yesterday, I think he could be a future captain for you. Like, you know what, out of Tielemans and Maddison, I think the one that could stay more long term is actually Yori. So yeah, 100%.
Wilfred Ndidi, because he's the best CDM in the business at the moment, I think. Obviously Castagna, because he's been proven this season so far at right back. When he first came into the club, he got like 3 assists on the bounce, I think. Evans and Fofana, the reason for that is one, Sionchu's only just returned from injury properly. He had a game again in the FA Cup, but I still think he needs time to get a lineup, going, an actual starting. And you won't see Sionchu and Fofana. I think that's for a future plan. It's going to be Evans and Fofana, personally. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And Casper in goal.
It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game because at the end of the day, Leicester are going in this without Jamie Vardy, and Everton are going in this without, decent form. So it's going to be a good game, 100%, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
I'm going to look forward to it too. There's 100 in the chat. Please smash those likes. Please click the watch along link as well, which is pinned. Let's put that up for you guys now, just so you can see it. The watch along graphic, Everton versus Leicester. We are live Wednesday night, 8:15 kickoff. We're live at 10 to 8 on the channel. Please click that like button on the link. It's pinned in the chat. It's also in the description of the video. It will take you straight to the watch along link. Please hit the like on it. Help me out. That's all I ask for, is help me out and get the likes up on that video. It will be suggested to more people. We'll get more people in on the video, and we can, create a better community for ourselves to talk among ourselves during the game. And you can obviously bring more people in to banter the shit out of me. It's great. So coming up on the channel, Winksy's put out a highlight show from the last watch along, which is live already on the channel right now. So go and check that one out. I've got a preview coming up as well with the Blue Boys Network, which is an Everton fan channel on YouTube. I've also going to be featured on, I think it's the Toffee Blues, which is also a YouTube channel as well. So 2 previews. I'm going to make some content out of that for the channel as well. So Winksy will probably put them out at some point before the game on the Wednesday. Please follow Winksy at Winksy10 on Twitter. Follow myself, Lee_Chappy on Twitter and Instagram as well. And subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're watching this on a replay. We'll see you Wednesday night. You can also catch me tomorrow. I'm live on Mundo Sporto channel. That's Craig from Anfield Agenda. They've put a channel together doing neutral watch-alongs from neutral fans. So I will be hosting on there tomorrow for the very first time. I will be doing the Arsenal versus Southampton game tomorrow night. That's, I think, an 8 o'clock kickoff, I believe. So I'll be live about 5 to 8. It'll be bang on live, almost 5 minutes before kickoff. So I shall see you there, hopefully. Please have a look at that one as well. And I'll see you very soon, guys. Take care, and let's hope we get this lineup right. I'll see you later.